then, like, probably like a month after that, you end up going through another unfortunate situation. And like, you would, ambush in a sense, and you end up taking a shot to your head.
Yeah.
Can you break that down for us?
Just moving sloppy for real. You know what I'm saying? Like being ornery. You know what I'm saying? And not really. You know what I'm saying? Not really owning it. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, went down to the county jail to see my homeboy. We was on the same case. You know what I'm saying? I had bonded out. He was still in there. I went down there to visit him and shit. And just, you know what I mean? Because I know how this shit go. I was just in there, so, you know what I mean? I know when niggas come in through the visiting room, you see niggas and all that, and I made my way around to all the floors and shit and just, said what's up to the homie, said fuck you to the ops, you know what I mean? Did all type of honorary shit. And then I stayed for 30 minutes visiting my nigga, so probably while I'm in here visiting him, somebody on the phone making a call, and when I left, just kind of, you know what I'm saying, I spent the block and checked my surroundings and shit, and I still think about that, because it's like, damn, if I would have just jumped right on the highway, you know what I'm saying, niggas probably would have been, you know what I mean, 20 seconds too late, you know what I'm saying, but I spent the block once and then spent it again and jumped on the highway, and it just happened like that, you know what I'm saying, shit was just wild for real.
Yeah. Now looking back on this situation, just surviving this situation, did it make you like appreciate life a little more?
Nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And then just being more, I don't want to say realistic, but just being more, just taking shit more serious. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to take everything a little bit more serious. Like, I think before that happened, it was all like, you know what I'm saying, just raps and talking shit, you know what I'm saying, and you was kind of on the winning team, so it's like, you know what I mean, it's like shit.
They thought you untouchable type shit.
You know what I mean, you would get that in your head where it's like, you niggas ain't on shit, like we the only ones that's on something, and you know what I'm saying, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean, we do what we want to do around this motherfucker, then it's like, damn, been on the other side of it, it's kind of like, oh, okay, like, you know what I'm saying, and definitely humbled me, you know what I'm saying, definitely humbled me to a degree where it's just like, alright, even now, you know what I'm saying, I don't really like speaking on shit a lot or talking a lot about shit. My thing be like, man, listen, just let whatever happen, let it play out. I don't never want to be that, you know what I mean, rah nigga that's talking too much or that's doing all this, and then you end up, you know what I'm saying, in a hospital bed, and it's just like, oh, nigga was talking all that shit, you know what I mean, like,
type shit. And
not to say that you still won't end up in a hospital bed, but it's just like, nigga, you in a hospital bed, you ain't got to wear that, you know what I'm saying, that badge, you know what I'm saying, where it's just like, nigga, keep on running this mouth.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah. Shit, like you said, it ain't necessarily, like you said, kind of woke you up in the sense, shit.
No,
like you said, especially, like you said, moving around the streets, shit, you can't just be able to move loose. Now you gotta tighten up. That's when you get back in that situation. Trust me, I've been there.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I've been there. But shit, shortly after that situation, seeing you bounce back, legend himself.
Yeah.
Well, where that title come from, man?
That came from the police. They came in the hospital room. And, you know what I'm saying? I guess to question the nigga or whatever. And that was just what they said. It was two detectives. One came in, two gun Kevi, the other one like the legend himself. And they really just cracked jokes, I guess, or just like, ah, shit, now look at you. You know what I'm saying? You're just motherfucker laid up, bullet in your head type shit. And my uncle, that nigga just, my Uncle Lonnie, that nigga, same nigga was pushing this shit. Like, that was my biggest support system. That was the only thing I had for my Uncle Lonnie. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as his music shit go, like, that was the only nigga that was just like, nigga, fuck what you talking about, you gonna rap. Fuck what they talking about, you gonna drop another album. Fuck waiting on Halloween, we dropping right now. Like, nigga, like everything that I said, he like, nigga, fuck that. You know what I mean? And when they said that, he was in there, you know what I'm saying? So he like, that's what we naming the next album. You know what I'm saying? Once they left, we named the next album Legend himself. And I was like, alright, whatever. Like, nigga ain't feel me yet, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah. And I'm just this till you say this stuff. They just say a lot about you, like for, I'm sure you, like you said, you passed that lifestyle now, but it just says a lot about, I guess your street status during that period. for the police to say something like that. I mean, you know, most not saying shit like that, your name ringing bell.
Nah, yeah, and you know what I'm saying. And then you know what I'm saying. To be fair, man, to every nigga, you know what I'm saying. Though it was like looking back on this shit, it was so. I don't even want to call it corny. It wasn't really corny because it was real. Niggas like, you know what I'm saying? It was just, it was new. It was fresh. You see what I'm saying? And so if I seen that happening right now, I'd be like, that shit corny. You know what I'm saying? But at the time when we was doing it, it was kind of like never before seen. Like niggas is rapping, niggas is shooting, niggas is doing all of this shit. And I think for, you know what I mean? It was like my name with the music, it just carried more, you see what I'm saying, than it did without the music. And you would have niggas that, you know what I'm saying, was way, you know what I'm saying, deeper off in the shit, you know what I'm saying, than me. But since I got that rapper name, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, and you know that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, so your name gonna come up.
Yes, for instance, like shit, this situation with Dirt. You have to, you know, the whole track.
Yeah. You gonna hear, you know what I mean? Lil Durk, if one of them niggas do something, they go, Lil Durk, you know what I mean? Did X, Y, Z, and it's like, nigga, he didn't do it, somebody else did it, but you gotta wear that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.